Do you like Hornby Class 50s? Well, stay tuned. I'm going to bring to you potentially the largest collection of Hornby Class 50s on YouTube. Welcome to Ďugma Junction and Highfield Road. This is Meet the Fleet, the Class 50s. Well, here we are then, right at the beginning of the video. Sit tight, I think this is going to be a long one. Lots of Class 50s to get through. So I will do shots of them passing the camera and I'll give you a brief description. So in front of you now we have the first one, which is 50101. This is named Dreadnought and it's in the Fictional livery, Fast Line Freight. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂, superb, in the revised Network Southeast livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂, this one is Temeraire in the large logo livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂, St. Vincent. This one has got a Hornby TTS sound decoder fitted. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂, Collingwood, and this is in the large logo livery. Another couple of fictitious liveried Class 50s now. First up is 50105 and this is again named Collingwood. This one has got the original Hornby digital sound file with the old 100 ohm speaker fitted. 𝓡106 Neptune. 𝓡006 Neptune, this is in the all over blue with the blue roof. This is the most recent Class 50 we've had done and probably the last from Hornby. But yeah, nice locomotive nevertheless. Let's get it off shed. 𝓡007 Sir Edward Elgar. This is one of two green Class 50s we have in our collection, both named Sir Edward Elgar. The only difference is this one first is in the weathered condition with the black nameplates. And then you have this example, which is the pristine condition with the red nameplate and also has the axle boxes picked out in yellow and red. With this one, this was the first Edward Elgar we had, so this one had a TTS sound file installed. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂, yet again. This one is named Hercules, and this is in the GBRf rail freight livery. I have a video up on YouTube reference these Hornby releases, which you can click the link on the top right corner to see what my thoughts were on these. But anyway, let's get Hercules off shed. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂. This is in the Anson and Vanguard livery, and this one has also been fitted with a Hornby TTS sound decoder. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂. This is in the Lara blue. This one has got a Jamie Goodman sound file installed. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂. This one's in the large logo livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Monarch. This was a TMC special. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Centurion, again in the large logo livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Bembao, another one in large logo. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Agincourt, and this is in the BR blue livery. Now, this is a slight technicality on this one. You've already seen this, Class 50. This is 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Warspite. However, you've seen it earlier as 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Hercules, because it's got a different name and number on each side. Now, in the future, I've got an Akura scale 50 on order, which is 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂, so I won't have to cheat. But for this video, I'm cheating, and this is 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Warspite. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Valiant, and this is in the Dutch engineer livery with a standard Hornby sound or Hornby digital sound file. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Anson, another example in the large logo livery. 5117 Royal Oak in the General Rail Freight Engineers livery. Now, in the previous meter fleet, this one was actually 5149, but we've had it renamed and numbered, as the old 5117 we had is now actually 50008 Thunderer in the Anson and Vanguard livery. So there's a little bit of background for you. And that 5117 was fitted with a TTS sound decoder, like the next one which is coming up also, which is 50017 Royal Oak, but this is in the Network Southeast livery. Now, back in, I think it was 2012, they had the relaunch of Royal Oak down at the Plymouth Valley Railway. However, it's now at the Great Central Railway, just to confuse matters, but however, we went there and went on its first ride. Fell in love with the paint job and the livery, and yeah, it inspired me to want to get a model of it. So let's get 50017 Royal Oak off of the TMD. Someone's obviously popped the governor inside the engine room because the engine shut down. But there we go, it's off shed anyway. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 resolution. This is in the all over blue British Railways. And a little bit of history, I think this was the first ever 50 Hornby brought out, I believe. 50019 Ramillies. This is in the Lara blue livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Revenge. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Rodney. This is the large logo with the black roof as preserved the Bonus Railway way back when. For those of you who don't know, I currently work on this locomotive and have done for the last probably like eight or so years, if not more now. So yeah, that's been a great privilege to do. So there's plenty of videos of that, and there's a starter video of it in real life on my channel as well, which I'll put a link below for as well if you're interested. But yeah, 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Rodney. This one is fitted with the Southwest Digital Sound Decoder. D421, which would later in life be named Rodney and renumbered to 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂. But yeah, this one is D421, and this is in the British Rail all over blue livery. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Anson. And this one's got the original Hornby sound digital file. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂. This one has got the Hornby TTS sound file. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Vanguard. And this one sounds like it's got a Lego Man Biffo sound file in it. Yep, the horns confirms it. So yeah, Lego Man Biffo sound file, 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪� Vanguard. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪��� Invincible. Then we move on to 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪���, another one of the Class 50s I'm privileged to work on down at Eastleigh. And yeah, I think this one's got the Jamie Goodman sound file installed on this one. Now, an interesting fact on this sound file, the Jamie Goodman sound file was actually recorded from 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻 up at the Chinner and Princess Risborough Railway, going back a few years ago. Another example of 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻 Indomitable. This is the livery it's currently carrying in preservation with the appropriate dark blue nameplate. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻 fires up on the TMD now, and this one's named Lion. And this one's got the Hornby TTS sound decoder in. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪��� Tiger. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪��� Renowned. Now, these two next locomotives, Renowned and Repulse, they both are in fictitious liveries for the actual locomotive itself. Renowned and Repulse have not carried this NSE livery, but yeah, no, I think they look nice anyway, so I got them done. Now move on to Repulse. Again, this one has a Hornby TTS sound file installed. We must be around the halfway mark now, if not a little bit over. Next up we have 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪���, another TTS sound example. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪��� Courageous. 50033 Glorious. This is arguably the flagship locomotive here at Ďugma Junction. It's had a run out on the Mallingford exhibition layout, and it's also been off to Dragon Junction Mark II for a loan period. I know Alan had a lot of fun with this locomotive when he had it. But yeah, it's back now here on Ďugma Junction. It has had a little bit more weathering applied to it to make it a little bit more dirtier upon its return, just to hide a few imperfections on the paintwork. And yeah, it's nice to have it back. TTS fitted, and let's get it off shed. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂. Now, technically, this one doesn't exist and never did exist. This is another fictitious livery, Fastline Freight livery, with its own new name and number. And this one's named Shannon, named after my dad's favourite warship. 𝓡𝓼𝓃𝓃 Glorious, this time in the Glorious Network Southeast livery. And I think this is TTS sound-fitted as well. 𝓡𝓼𝓃𝓃 Furious. Now, if memory serves me, this is the very first Hornby Class 50 we purchased for Ďugma Junction, and this is 𝓡𝓼𝓃𝓃 Ark Royal. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Victorious. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Illustrious, and this is the Hornby Sound digital file. This was the first DCC Class 50 sound locomotive we had on Ďugma Junction. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Illustrious again. This one's in the BR Blue livery. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Formidable. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Implacable. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Leviathan, another one with TTS from Hornby. 𝓡𝓼𝓃 Bulwark. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Triumph. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Eagle. This one has got a Lego Man Biffo sound file on this one. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Exeter, and this one has got the Hornby Sound digital file in this one. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Achilles. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Ajax, another one with the Hornby TTS sound file installed. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝓂 Swiftsure, another TTS sound file on this particular loco. Well, we're now moving on to the last 5 Class 50s in this Meet the Fleet. I really hope you've enjoyed this. This has taken some considerable time to film, so now would be a perfect opportunity to say please subscribe if you're not already subscribed to the channel, and hit the like button as well. It does help, and yeah, it's be really appreciated. Anyway, without further ado, I hope you've enjoyed this mega collection of Hornby Class 50s. Dare I say, probably the largest on YouTube. Let me know below if I'm wrong. I'd be just keen to see other people's Class 50s fleet as well. And without further ado, let's go straight through the last 5 now, and then once this has been concluded, I will do some running shots with various locomotives around the layout. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Dauntless, and this has got a Lego Man Biffo sound file. 𝓡𝓮𝓼𝓹𝓻𝓪𝔂 Defiance in the GBRf rail freight livery. 𝓡149 Defiance, and this was a Rails Express exclusive. Now earlier on I mentioned that I had 𝓡117, which used to be 𝓡149. Obviously I changed that one because I purchased this limited edition model. So this particular one, Defiance 149, has got the Hornby TTS sound file in store. Now this is one of two examples of D400 we have here at Dugmer Junction. This particular one is the Hornby release, which was an anniversary edition. And again, as usual, Hornby TTS is installed. And last but by all means not least, one of my most favourite ones we've got on our fleet. This is D400, painted as it was at the end of the days when it was doing the final rail tours along with Sir Edward Elgar. And it was a commission I just had to get done. This one's got the Southwest digital sound file installed. And this will be the final 50 in the Meet the Fleet, coming off the TMD. So I'm going to give it some horns, and then we'll move on to some running shots.